Welcome to my channel. I am Liliana, one with a vision. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much for the likes and shares. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you all so much for sharing this video with someone who may need it. My message from God today is they put you in a friend zone, went towards someone else because they needed financial help, and their life has not been right since. They went towards someone else seeking financial help, and their finances is still all messed up. It's all messed up. And some people say jacked up. When I tell you it's still messed up, they're still not where they need to be at financially, even though they put you in a friend zone, left you behind to go towards someone else because they felt like this person could help them financially. They went into it with the wrong intentions. And because the intentions was not good with this person, you have to reap what you sown. You have to reap what you sown. And their life still hasn't been right since. They may not even be in a relationship with this person anymore, because it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. They may have helped them for a moment, but the money may have ran out. The money may have ran out. Maybe they had a job, and this person hooked them up and got them a job where they worked at. Okay, they was fine and dandy until this person is always looking for something better. They may have started cheating on this person, talking to somebody on a job, because they're always looking for something better. This is the type of person, this is what they do. They meet women, they woo them, they know what to say to get their attention, they know what to say, they make themselves be different. They want to be different from other people, from other options, from other people. They'll say, I'm different from these people. They almost feel like they're better because they know what to say to get a person's attention. If this person got them a job, they didn't get fired from this job because this person probably started talking to somebody on that job. See, you need to get to know people. You need to get to know people. They didn't see that in that person. They didn't see that person had a wondering out. They look at everybody, look around at everything. They always looking for what's better. Even though this person might have came into their life, helped them financially, probably gave them a ride, gave them a car, looked out for them, they turned their back on that person too. Because they're always looking for something better. You weren't good enough. Because they know, like people like that, they know who they could use. They probably knew that they couldn't use you. Even if you were well off financially, they knew that they couldn't use you. They knew that you weren't the type of person that they can ask for anything. Because your question probably, what's wrong with you? Can't go get a second job? If you're the type of person like me, I know if one check don't make ends meet, then you go get another job so you can have 2 checks or 3 checks or whatever you need to make sure that everything is okay. If you can, until you can get better. You know what I'm saying? And this person not willing to do that. Their main focus is to find people who well off, who got things, who have material things, so that they can benefit from them. Be extra nice to them. It may have been the type of person that, one of those people that, good morning, my king. Good morning, my queen. They knew what to say to get your attention. They come over to your house, be extra nice to your kids if you have children or if you have family. Be extra nice to your children. Be extra nice to your family. Know to take out the garbage. Hold the door open. Everything they do is like perfect. Smell good, dress nice. Know what to say to you to get their attention. Yeah, well, I'm trying to look for me a better job so I can. And that person might say, oh, yeah, come on, I can help you in. Get in where I work at. And then they start dating somebody where they work at. In this person's face. After this person to help them, because this is what this person do. They don't know how to just appreciate what they have. They're always looking for something better. But when they met you, it all fell down. Because their life financially has not been the same since they met you. Maybe it was up for a minute when they went towards whoever they went towards. They put you in the friend zone and they went towards whoever they went towards. But I'm going to tell you something. Financially, their life ain't been right since. Because they go into things with bad intentions. This person needs to grow up. This person is so immature. They need to grow up. And they continue this same cycle of doing the same thing over and over and over. I feel like this person grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth. People around them always doing things for them. And then the moment that they were forced to go out there and do it on their own, they just decided, hey, well, I'm just going to use whoever I need to use to get to where I got to get to. Even if that's hurting people that I know I care about. Because I'm telling you, if they could come back to you and be in a relationship with you, they would. Because whatever you brought to the table, whoever they went towards, that person wasn't like that. Yeah, they was able to get them up financially for a moment. But everything else they lacked. That loving, that caring that you gave them, genuine love. You liked this person just for who they were. And you thought they liked you, and they did. They did like you. But money was more important than you. Money was more important than you. They needed to do some things, and they knew that they couldn't ask you to do that. So they went towards someone else. But if they had sat down and discussed it with you, how do they know who you know? You could have got them a better job than the one they had or something. They didn't know because they never took out the time to even ask. They just ran towards whatever was going to get them to wherever they needed to be at financially, and they shouldn't have did that. When I tell you their life, they'll never tell you this, but their life has never been the same since. Up and down. They might have had a job. They messed up some other money to get this job. Robbed Peter to pay Paul. Life ain't been right since. Lost some things, may have lost a house, may have lost a car, may have lost some things, all because of the people that they go towards. They don't get to know these people. They just know how to woo a person. They know how to talk good. Good conversation. They know what to say to get a person's attention. And that's it. But they not getting to know the people that they going towards. Because they're meeting people that's just as grimy as them. Because they grimy. They ain't no good. And they're meeting people that's just like them, but they can't see it. Because all they see is a dollar sign. All they see is a dollar sign. A come up. True love doesn't even exist until they met you. Because they haven't met nobody. They haven't met anybody that's like you. They can't replace you. Even if they never talk to you again, if you don't ever see this person again, I'm going to tell you something. They love you. And they have never met anybody since you. It may have been 4 or 5 years. I kept seeing 5 earlier. 4 or 5 years since they saw you. And then nobody compares to you. They had to just gave you that opportunity, gave you a chance. Instead of just being grimy, you know, God may have placed you in their life for a reason, but they didn't see it. Because they so used to their regular, they so used to using people. They're so used to getting over on people and not treating people right. They've been doing this for a long time. But I'll tell you, they learned a couple lessons since they met you. Because they done lost some money. They done been in some positions where they don't have nothing. And they're like, man, no matter what I do, I can't quite get it together. Because it's time for them to grow up. It's time for them to mature. And if this person comes back around you, I'm going to tell you right now, they just looking for a come up. They ain't got no money. Just broke. Just broke because it's time for them to grow up. It's time for them to grow up and learn responsibility. This person needs to take some time and get their life together. And get their life together. They watch you, even if they don't say they'll never admit it to you, and you can't see it because you got them blocked on social media. They ain't not blocked. They watching you from some fake accounts. They watch you all the time. When I tell you they regret what they did because you're a good person. You're a good person. It ain't too many people out there like you. They know they messed up. That you probably don't have nothing good to say to this person. They probably don't want to talk to you because you probably gave them some words of encouragement. When they did whatever they did to you, you probably gave them some words of encouragement because they hurt your feelings. They didn't have to do you the way. I thought we had something going on that was good. What happened? Nothing. Money. Nothing. You didn't do nothing wrong. Money. They were just money hungry. Let me tell you something. That was God protecting you. And God has been protecting you. This person can't even get in contact with you. That's God protecting you. And even if they try, I'm telling you right now, think twice. Because they got an agenda. They got some intentions and they not good. Because they're struggling. And they do care about you, but they're struggling. Because they shouldn't have did what they did. And not just because of you, but because of the people that they go towards and their intentions towards them also. Because you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. God don't like ugly. And they were not a good person. They were not a good person. And they just have to pay for what they've done. And if you go back around them, they're reaping what they sow right now. Just let them deal with life. And if it's ever meant for it to happen and for you all to be together, God will bring that person back to you in the right state of mind. Not the way they are right now. Remember that God loves you and that God is always protecting you and keeping you safe. And I say this all the time, from hurt, harm, and danger. And this person was nothing but danger. No good intentions, not a good person at all. So this was God's way of protecting you by removing this person out of your life and sending them somewhere else. And sending them somewhere else. Remember that God loves you. Thank you all so much for watching my channel. Thank you all so much for sharing this video with someone who may need it. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you all so much for all the comments. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for so much love. Thank you for my new subscribers, people subscribing to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank you all so much. Remember that God loves you more than you'll ever know. And I love you too. Go be blessed.